With the tracker blade there's a number of ways of doing feathers. Now I'm going to do a triangulated fire today. It's been raining really heavy, so I need to get this wood prepped and I need to start off with a few feathers. So you know, well I think you know, that this is well capable of doing the traditional feather stick method, which is just placed like this and start and push down using the push method. Go. So the traditional way of doing it, and it can produce some fine feathers also. Just set that to the side just now. If you've been looking through my channel, you'll be well aware that this knife here is well capable of doing the draw feathers, and this is the feather stick that I like to use, or should I say this is the method I like to use for my initiating feather stick, the one that I take the fire steel to. So it produces very fine feathers. And another thing I do is I just break that off and put it in my tinder pouch and just keep that solely as feathers also. But I'd like to show you another method. You're probably well aware of it, and that's the Siberian feather sticks. Now how that would be done was a stick be stuck into the ground against your knee, and you would draw the blade up to you using the draw method, you know, in this style, pulling against the stick, and it'd be jammed into the floor and stuck against your kneecap. I've never liked that. I think it's very dangerous, and I don't know, I think when you're fatigued it's very easy to slip, so I've never done it this way, but I will show you the way I do it, and this is how I get my feathers really fast in a large bundle in a short period of time. So what I do then is jam my foot into the deck, create a hole with my heel so it can't move, give it a good hammer in, and then what you do is you get your glove, put it over your patella tendon just below the kneecap, and with your knife, this knife here has got a thumb ramp. I like to place that actually on my tendon and then get my hand in a nice comfortable position, and then all I do from there is just draw the knife like that. Yeah, plenty of them will fall off, that's fine. You're just starting, and this is how I go about doing my Siberian feather sticks and creating. They're slightly larger, these ones, to the draw method, and they're slightly harder to take to light with a fire steel. And just once you've got enough built up, all you do from there is just snap it off with a twist, it either with a knife, twisting up, or twist your left hand down and it snaps off, and it produces your shavings like this. Right, I'll do a few more, then we'll get on with this fire. The rains went off just now, I need to get up and done. I've got a funny feeling that it's going to smoke us out today because it's absolutely hammered down with rain all night and it's only just went off. Right, so I'm going to make another triangulated fire. So there's my bed of ashes, which are about 2 inches deep, and there's the 3 logs to make the triangulated formation to set the fuel into, and then there's the bark sitting here. And today I went for some Siberian feather sticks, and here's my pencil lead thickness, pencil thickness, thumb thickness, then onto my small fuel, and then onto my larger fuel, and a couple of logs to throw in at the end. Yep, and here's my tinder pouch with some really fine feathers in there to get it started. Right, I'll set the camera up and let's see how we go on with this one today. First log. Second log. Get the bark in place. I'll just leave this log out of place now so you can see what I'm doing. Next thing, feathers. That should be enough, just a handful to start with. And the fire steel. Oh, not quite. As I say, it's been really damp up here. There we go. The log in place. Then the first pencil lead size just sit across, let the flames hit it, come through. And today I'm going to go with the Siberian feather sticks next. They're a bit damp because I've been in the coat out in the rain. Yeah, that's what's really good. And the next one we've got here is the thumb size. It's getting really smoky now, but it's because it's rained so hard last night. That's gradually working its way up through the twigs. You can see the flames starting to lick through now, but look at the amount of smoke it's coming off it. So I've had to stand behind the camera to get out the way of it. But it's still going, it's doing well, and it's well protected in that triangulated formation from the wind. Just gives enough to get it circulating. It's gradually working its way through, and we'll let it build all the way up until it's right through that, and then we'll add slightly larger fuel, or the smallest of my fuel. You can see the flames gradually coming through. The fire base is really damp, and that's why there's so much smoke. Getting choked out here. Right, so next to go in will be my small kindling fuel. And just a couple of small pieces to start with, sit across. And let it build up through that. And you can see the fire still producing a lot of smoke, even though there's a great amount of heat coming off of this, and it's well established now. There's my water boiling, so I'll get my coffee on. But I genuinely think if I hadn't prepped this fire properly today, I would have really struggled to get it up and going. And it's still quite smoky, even though we've got a decent bed of coal starting there, and there's some heat coming off it, and it's boiling that water, which is sitting probably about a foot above it, no problem. So there is heat. So that just shows you how much rain we've had and how much the ground has been really soaked. Right, I'll catch you all in my next video. Thanks again for coming along to the channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Cheers.